Hello, hello, hello! We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we'll hop into the game. It is Saturday? Saturday. Of course it's Saturday. I'm playing Animal Crossing at 6 p.m. I mean, well, 6:30. Sorry a bit late, but yeah. Of course it's Saturday. And hopefully we got a good turnip price. Let's just hop right in, because we're gonna have to sell turnips regardless. And thank you for that, host Astro. Much appreciated as always. Somebody else should be following if you aren't already. Okay. 6:26. Wait, is game audio a little off? Not sure. 6:26. Yeah, December 4th. That's correct. Trantor. It's all good. Start off with Jake briefly. Then just do a couple things with him, and then switch over to Rick. Okay. So how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you had a good day. Do we have anyone new right now? No. Should have somebody new once we switch over to... Let's see... Heavy Iris table. When we switch over to Rick, we should have somebody new in town. I'll check that out in a bit. First, let's just confirm we have a letter post office, which we should from Peaches. We do indeed. Awesome. Okay, that's all we need to do is Jake for now. So we can switch over to Rick now. Yeah. So let's switch back to Jake later, but for now we're done with... For the moment, we're done with him. Save. And then switch over to Rick. And go about our daily stuff. And... yeah, like I said, fingers crossed on getting a price spike on those turnips because... well, or at least, yeah, preferably a price spike. If not, then at least a decent price. At least some kind of a profit would be preferable. Just yeah. Okay, let's go. Totally forgot when we completely understandable spike. I completely understand. Do not turn off power or remove the memory card. Okay, what if I turn off the power and remove the memory card? Can I do just one, but can I do both? And do we have somebody new now? We should... Kiki. Kiki's new. Okay. Wait, Kiki is like new? Just confirm. Yep, we have not had Kiki yet. Well, that's the last character with the K name that we needed. That's cool. Still need like 4 characters with an S. Named Sandy, Snake, Stella, Sydney. 1 A, 2 B's, 3 C's, 1 D, 2 E's, 2 G's, a K, one, well, I guess we have Kiki now, so no K's. 2 L's, 2 M's, and O. 1, 2, 3 P's. Although Peaches we have. We don't remove them until we have the letter. 2 R's. Okay, that's cool. Definitely cool. Starting Iris table from Nook. Yep. HRA. Left Terrowing from the museum. And also a dinosaur track. And final thing from the museum. Oh, What was the other one? Was the other one also left wing? Yeah, 2 left wings. Probably a bit hard to fly with just, you know... You need one of each for flying, I think. Green wardrobe, we found that yesterday. So we can just... Do I have anything on my gyroid at the moment? I do. I have gyroids my gyroid. Gyroidception. Okay, good to be aware of. We'll take care of that at some point. Possibly today, possibly another day. We will see. Okay, but let us go wander about and see if we can't find our fossils throughout town, our money rock, our glowing spot, each of our villagers to talk to, you know, all that jazz. Yeah. And we find out turnip prices today. What did we buy them for again? 114, okay. Hopefully... Hey, Samson. Why are you waiting and watching right next to Zoe's window there? What's going on here, Samson? Talk to me. I have 2 of them, actually. I'll sell. I suppose. Since you're giving me all your life savings. Let's see what his life savings was. 2,450 bells was the entirety of his life savings. Samson, my friend, you need to work on that. Hey Zoe, I just want to warn you, Samson's like right outside your window. I'm not sure why. Let's talk. End of the year, yes. New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? New Year's Day. Because I don't need to stay up late on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve I have to stay up late on. Past, I think 11 is when we get the... is when we can get the noisemaker from Nook on New Year's Eve, so... we need to stay up at least that late. But at least I'm not working New Year's Day, and oh, I am streaming New Year's Day in some point in the morning. Because I need to take care of that event as well. Jay is not in right now. Kiki is probably in, but down there, so... Did I check if this is the money rock? I think so. That's not the money rock either. Hey, Freya. Well, I am people, and I am here for you to see. Care to chat? Oh yeah. Kind of. And Cody? What's going on, my friend? What's new? What's up? Yes, we're getting Gracie tomorrow, that's right. That's awesome. That is awesome. Fingers crossed we can get some new stuff from her. I know last time we did not. Oh, actually. Freya, can you not stand right on that fossil? Thank you. Let's grab that first. Okay. I have 200 bell bags? What was the first one? No idea. Museum, please identify this fossil. Thank you. Nope, not money rock. If you were the money rock. Wait, where is... Okay, so Samson, who lives here, is over here. Cody, who lives here, is over here. Jay, who lives here, is who knows where. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. If you were Jay, where would you be? I mean, doesn't matter too much. We'll presumably find him eventually. And, you know, is what it is. Anyone else is what it is? I mean, most things are what they are. It's kind of the way things work. They gave a lot of bags of money today. And releasing a pill bug out into the world. Here is Nook. Okay, so here's... Hey, Cupcakes, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay, Nook, what are you buying turnips for today? Other things... Turnip prices... Damn. That's low. You're doing good. Good to hear. I'm doing pretty good as well. Turnip prices aren't, because I bought them for 114 bells per turnip. 71 is a lot lower. There is still the other nooks though, and I mean, there's no real reason for me to come up here anymore. Well, no, that's not entirely true. I was gonna say because there's nothing I could need be sold in here again, but that's actually not true. There's the festive flag and festive candle that gets sold at the end of the month after Christmas. So, yeah. But for the moment, since we got those last two pieces of clothing we needed yesterday, for the moment... Well, I mean, there's no more clothing for me to buy at Nook's ever again. Just 6 pieces I need from Gracie and 1 that I need from Jingle. And then I'll have all the clothing. Sorry for the yawning. Mod top and blossom paper. Cupcakes, as a mod, you officially need to wear, you know, a mod top. No. Glowing spot. Mod top. This shirt. See? Mod top. Because you're a mod. So this needs to be your top. It's just the way things work. Sorry. Yeah. I don't even know if that shirt is still in, like, later versions of Animal Crossing or anything. I just like, you know, puns. Okay. Let's go. Puns are one of the greatest forms of humor. That's just the way it is. Just the way things work. Okay, where is... Oh, this is Cody's house is here. What am I thinking? Kiki's house is here. I just remember that it was a house that was like at the bottom of a cliff. Hey, Jughead, welcome in. It's going well. Yourself? Okay. good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Kiki! Hello. Yes. Kiki has a nice, nice house here. Just as with so many characters in the game, the question is, where does she sleep? Does she, like, sleep on the table? One of the chairs? Hopefully not on one of the cacti. I would not recommend sleeping on a cactus if you can avoid it. Definitely not the, you know, most comfortable way to sleep. Or so I imagine. Never actually had first-hand experience sleeping on a cactus, but... Sleeping bag, huh? Maybe. Any goings on? December 5th, that's tomorrow. Gracie tomorrow. Fingers crossed we get something new from her. Fingers crossed we get 3 new things from her. That'd be amazing. But... well... I didn't mean to do that. Meant to be asking if there's anything lost. There's something lost? I mean, it's not gonna be anything I need. Can't be anything I need, I think, ever again now. Because I think the only stuff that I still need is stuff that cannot show up in the lost and found. This furniture stuff I need is all from, like, special events or from accomplishing stuff. Wallpaper cover from events. Clothing is from Gracie or an event. Stationery is from events. Music is from KK Slider, obviously. Ooh, fossil number 2. How about you? Only 1 carpet and wallpaper left. Yep. Both of which we'll be getting from Jingle on Christmas Eve. Along with also one of our remaining pieces of clothing and 10 pieces of furniture. Yeah. So Christmas Eve is going to be one of the big ones as far as that goes. Also only have 1 item left, although that's something we'll have to wait till July 4th for, and even then it's up to RNG if we actually are able to get it then. Although, assuming I do have, you know, 15 towns by then, as I hopefully will. The RNG would have to be really bad for us not to get it. Keep forgetting you have Happy Home Designer. Well, here's how you remember it. Just write a note on your the back of your hand. The island has interesting villagers. Oh yeah? Which ones? Write notes on the back of your hand about anything and everything you tend to forget. Oof. If I did that, I think I'd run out of hand space very, very quickly. Oh. Okay. As long as you're not forgetting too many things. Or if you have really large hands. Spike, Okay. Oh, I have Spike and Nighthound here. Sparrow, Flo, Coach, and Wendy. I don't think I know Sparrow, Flo, and Coach. Wendy sounds familiar, but I'm blanking. Let me just check. Let's see here. Google. Sparrow, Animal Crossing. Yeah, Sparrow. I am not familiar with. Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong. Ah yeah, because he was first introduced in New Leaf, so that explains why I'm not familiar. Italian handsets were preschooler, yeah. Flo. Flo was also introduced in New Leaf. Oh, but Flo's a penguin. How can you get rid of a penguin? Coach. Let's see here. Oh! No. I was gonna say, oh, actually, I think I know Coach from Pocket Camp, but no, he's not in Pocket Camp, so no, I don't know Coach. They also introduced a New Leaf. And Wendy. Wendy was the one that I think does sound familiar. Well, I mean, Wendy's is obviously a common name. Okay, Wendy, I think I know from Pocket Camp because, yeah, because she was introduced in City Folk, so I haven't played any of the main games with her, but she is in Pocket Camp, so I probably know her from there. Yes. Spike's hair. I know I'm going to see Spike shortly, but his hair looks like a brain. Oh, I'll have to see him when we go by him. Pictures on Wikipedia don't really give me a good look at it. What am I doing now? Wandering around. Hello, Mike. Nostalgia, yep. Welcome on in. How is it going? How are you doing? I mean, how you're doing is clear. It's you're doing. How you're doing is nostalgic. But yeah, welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hey, Jay. Everything's working out pretty well. Yeah, I was busy, Jay. Had to work earlier today. Well, I mean, it's no fun having to work either, but... No. How dare you, Jay? How dare you? What color did you paint it? Lame. Maybe you shouldn't have painted it at all. How dare he? Ice cold. How are things? Everything's perfect. Trantor is a very livable place, other than villagers randomly painting your roof for no reason. I'll go. Need to find out the turnip situation. Well, I bought them for 114 bells on. I already talked to Cody. On Sunday, and the sell price today here in Trantor is 71. That's a pretty big loss. We still have to go over to Pretoria and check the price there. But there's a good chance we're going to be losing money on these turnips. Which, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Well, speaking of money, here's some money for us. What are the items? 63 out of 64. That's like things like that's the tools, like umbrellas, pinwheels, balloons, fans. I think that's it. Unless I'm forgetting something. And the one thing I'm still missing is one of the pinwheels. And thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. How do you get the golden tools? You get the golden rod by catching all the fish. The golden net by catching all the bugs. The golden axe, you saw where I talked to the wishing well and it said my town is perfect. If you have your town being perfect for 2 weeks straight, you get the golden axe. As for the golden shovel, what you have to do is you have to... So each day in town you have, like, you know, a random glowing spot where you dig up a bag of money. If you bury a shovel in that spot, it'll become a sapling. And assuming it, you know, grows to full size, it'll be a golden tree and give you a golden axe. But, you know, it still follows all the normal tree rules, so it might, you know, depending on where it is, it might not grow fully, or it might die, or any number of things might go wrong, but, yeah. So that is how you get each of the golden tools. And I have all 4 of them. That being said, I very rarely actually use the golden rod and the golden net, because, you know, once you get all the fish and insects and donate them to the museum, it's like, well, you don't really need to use them very much after that. Same with the golden axe, like, because like once you get your town looking perfect, it's just like, well, you don't really need to be using an axe very often. Shovel, that still gets a lot of use because, you know, still searching for stuff every day, digging stuff up pretty much. Museum. Sparkling elegant paper and this blossom paper down here. So we're at 4 fossils. There's 1 more fossil in town, but it's likely the one we've been missing for a little bit, so most likely we won't be finding it. Entertain me. Yes. No, 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 no. You don't want me designing clothing. No. Weed. So what's everyone been up to today? Anyone do anything interesting? Hey, static. Let's talk. I mean, it's in, you know, it's end of December, so cold. And Rasher. I was not crashed out. I had to work today. Some of us have jobs, Rasher. Maybe you should try it. Oh, okay, when you get something else for him to say. My brain is blanking. Brains. Oh, chutney, is that what you were... Suggestion? Sorry. I think it was just because of what Cupcakes had said earlier about Spike's hair looking like a brain that had brains on my mind. I don't really think his hair looks like... Maybe in other games it looks more like it. Take it easy every now and then. Wait, that's an option? Okay, Spike is... His hair is strange. I mean, maybe a bit. Do as you like. Cupcakes wanted to get rid of Spike, and now here I'm just, you know, getting rid of Spike without much difficulty. I think I talked to everyone. Okay. Let's go. And mail the mail. Wait, did I? I forgot to update that yesterday. I'll just, yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'll just update it twice in a bit. Mail again. 4 things to mail. And then... And then. Okay, then we'll switch over to Jake just briefly so we can look over his mail. And I'll send out a letter to our newest villager. Pink. First, actually, I'm gonna go check what, before I forget. What color paint Nook has? Blue. I'll leave it as pink for now. Need to wait for red to show up again now. The color red, not the black market dealer. My roof is supposed to be red. But Jay had to go and be like, oh, let's change your roof color without your permission. Can you imagine if like, you know, that happened to you in real life? Can you imagine you were just, you know, out talking to a friend and then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, by the way, I went and painted your roof for you? And you're like, wait, what? Who does that? Jake. Like... Just such a weird concept. 100%, yes. Including having every villager live in this town at one point or another. Such as Peaches here. And as Peaches has now lived here, and we have a letter, we can remove her from the list of villagers we still need. Which could have caught me earlier into the series. I mean, you can always go watch my VODs on YouTube. I have VODs of all of them. Your Peaches New Horizons is nice. How long do I think it'll take me to finish this? It'll take me... at least until August 12th, because that's when the meteor shower is, which is when you get the telescope, which I missed doing this past August. So that's the minimum. Over 600-hour New Leaf 100% speedrun. Wait, what? Is that like speedrun.com or Animal Crossing Because this is not a speedrun. Like, one of the things I'm doing is I'm doing this without time travel, which, you know, means you can't really do it as... Okay, presumably not at speedrun.com, because they don't seem to have a 100% category. Probably because of the fact that it takes, apparently, 600 hours. Yeah. Fastest way to get rid of the villagers? Do you mean in, this Animal Crossing? Basically, you travel to another town. You won't always lose a villager when you travel to another town, but you'll often lose a villager when you travel to another town. Yeah. And because I travel to my other town generally daily, you know, happens fairly frequently. Okay, so 160, 180, 192. We have had 192 villagers live in this town so far. We were on 191, so that makes sense that we are now 192. Let me just check if that's percentage is changed. 192 divided by 218 equals still 88%. The fastest way to get rid of villagers? Yeah, just in this game, it's just traveling to another town. Because a lot of the time when you travel to another town, somebody will move out. So, it doesn't happen every time, but happens a lot of the time. Okay, so Peaches and Cody. Okay. Then we need to go meet our newest villager with Jake here. So we can send a letter. Done by someone called Cold Eggman. They've done a lot of AC speedruns. Interesting. Yeah, I might one day do Animal Crossing speedruns, but for now I'm doing a, you know, 100% no time, without like time travel, no codes other than things that require codes, and yeah. Yep. But yeah. Okay, so that's Kiki, so we will rewrite this to be for Kiki. Right there. And like I was saying, so I'm trying to get every villager to live in this town at one point or another, and in order to like keep like a record of that, an in-game record, I'm keeping one letter from every character, from every villager. Initially, I was keeping them at the post office, but they only allow you to store up to 160 letters, and there's 218 villagers. So now I'm storing them in the, you know, inventory and mailboxes of my other characters in this town. Yeah. Mail a letter. Send. Also means I need to always make sure I keep, because I'm now storing stuff also in the mailbox, I need to always keep a letter written in here, so keep my letter inventory full when anytime, mainly just when I open the mailbox, but I do it right away just so I don't forget. Because otherwise, when I open the mailbox, my, you know, a letter, if I had this spot open, as soon as I open my mailbox, one of the letters from there would come into here, and then I wouldn't be able to put it back into the mailbox. And then the only way I'd be able to write a letter is if I deleted a letter. A record of things outside of the game as well? What do you mean? Because, like, I have, like, the list, you know, of everything I still need in the game, like, let me just see here, so, like, here's a list of the villagers I still need, music I still need, stationery I still need, item I still need, clothing I still need, carpet I still need, wallpaper I still need, furniture I still need, yeah. And then, yeah. And for the NES Games 100%ed thing that's listed down at the bottom of the thing. So in this game, yeah, you have NES games. Unlike the later Animal Crossings, you get NES games in here that you can, like, that are fully playable. It's, you know, there's 19 of them. I'm missing the Forbidden 4. You can see there's 3 holes here on the wall, and then 1 hole here that the games that I'm missing. And because I'm a ridiculous person, part of my definition for 100%ing this game, from my own personal definition, obviously, like, you know, is I don't think, you know, anyone else should or even, yeah, should follow this or anything, but is to 100% each of these NES games as well. And what that means has varying different things depending on the game. Again, my own personal definitions. So when it comes to 100%ing, like, alright, we need to update this. Like, obviously if you're doing, like, something like Speedrun, where it's, you know, like, comparing times to other people, obviously you need to have, like, an agreed-upon definition. Peach is right. But... yeah, and this here is just so I can keep track of which letters I have. Characters I have letters with Jake. Which characters I have letters with Slicer, and then when we eventually fill up Jake's and we get the rest with Samantha, I can do that as well. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, so like speedruns, yeah, you want like agreed upon definition 100%. But when it just comes to like playing the games for yourself, you know, exactly what counts as 100% can and will vary from person to person. Like, some people just go with, hey, if the game says it's, you know, 100%, then hey, that's 100%. Because, like, obviously for, like, the speed run for this game, you know, 100% means getting, you know, all of these filled, which I'm including as part of mine. Involves getting, I think for speedrun, getting all 4 statues in front of the train station, which that I didn't even really, you know, think about having as part of my 100%. That's just a thing I did, just because I could. It does not include getting every villager living in your town, because that would be, like, honestly, that would just be kind of tedious and boring in a speedrun. I mean, don't get me wrong, 100% Animal Crossing speedrun already has large sections that are tedious and boring, but that'd be a lot more time-consuming. Then, yeah, NES games, though, in the speedrun, yeah, collecting them is a thing. Other than the Forbidden 4, which, because those aren't counted the catalog anyway, so yeah, but what was I saying? Or what was my point I was working towards? I don't know. Find it quite relaxing. Well, thank you. I have a lot of people saying that, like, they find my stream relaxing or calming. And I do appreciate that. I don't know entirely, like, I mean, Animal Crossing here is a fairly, like, chill game, but, like, I've also had people say my stream is relaxing when I'm playing, like, you know, more action-heavy games as well, so I don't know. might also, I think I've had some people say it's because of my voice, which, you know, no patience and time traveling your game non-stop. Ah, yeah. I just have a really calming voice. So I've been told. Maybe that's why I don't, unlike most people, I don't actually hate the sound of my own voice. Because I know a lot of people like talk about when they hear their own voice, like, you know, in like a recording or whatever. Like, but like I always just assumed, like, because I used to do vlogs on YouTube, and because I would, you know, have to edit the videos or whatever, I always assumed I just got used to the sound of my voice, but maybe I just never disliked my voice. I do dislike my laugh, though. I don't like my laugh. I realized that one time when I heard a recording of my laugh. I'm not a fan of that, but, you know. My voice, though, is fine. Okay. And probably, for my laugh also probably depends on the type of laugh, because, you know, I have different types of laughs depending on... I don't know what, but I know I have different types of laughs. Okay, what time are we? 7:12. Here we are in Pretoria. Also, if anybody was wondering why I emptied my inventory and dropped off my emptied my wallet before coming here, it's because we still have a bunch of money lying here on the ground from a previous turnip sale, because you only have so much inventory space in this game. So, at the one point, we had the entirety of the ground in this acre minus inside the dump, and a part of this acre just covered in bags of money. Nothing new there. What do we have here? A gold econo chair. And a checkerboard tee. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, now the moment of truth. Other things, turnip prices. Oof, that's even worse than in Trantor. Okay, so we are selling turnips at a massive loss today. Hey, Lynx, welcome in. You got a brain fart? Oh. Not that matters. What is Nook selling today? Let's just take a gander. What is this shirt? Oh, shortcake shirt. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. But yeah, until like December 26th or whatever, there's not going to be anything we need up there. But then there's going to guaranteed be 2 things we need up there for like December 26th till 31st every day. The festive flag and the festive candle. Forgot it was Saturday. I was thinking, why is he so late? I thought, turnips, and you're like, oh yeah, it's Saturday, yeah. I mean, we do need to sell my turnips, but we are selling them at a major loss because Well, we had bought them at, what, 114 bells per turnip. Here in Pretoria, it's 50. In Trantor, not quite as bad. It's 70 something. I can't remember exactly. So, at least that does mean, though, we won't have to be traveling back and forth constantly to sell them all. But... any goings on? Oh, Sahara... You know what? Let's check if there's anything lost. They have something lost. Why don't we actually get some stuff from Sahara? Since we're not in any rush because we're gonna sell the turnips relatively quickly. Hey, definitely get stuff moved. Yes, we can get some carpets from Sahara, and then better than letting them rot and not getting it. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, we'll lose money, but we'll still get, you know, at least some of our money back. And then, you know, we'll try again next week. Yeah. I was just checking if I turned my GameCube on, and I did not. See, well, so this is a GameCube game I'm playing on the Wii, because I use my GameCube as the Game Boy player, with the Game Boy player as the Game Boy Advance, because if you have connected to the Game Boy Advance, you know, Captain can take you to the island. But it's not on. Captain shouldn't be here. Boy there. Yes, all across. I'm worried this is gonna like freeze up the game. Sails and twist. Yep. See? Okay. Well, at least it didn't like freeze up my game and everything. If I leave and come back... Yeah, he's just gone. I guess it was just like a random glitch or something. We've had that happen before. Well, usually I only realize it's like I'm running away, and then I'm like, wait, did I just see Cap and I run, like, I leave the acre, come back, and he's gone. Never actually, like, talked to him like that before. Because, like, I do have, like, it is connected, but it's not on. And I did visit the island yesterday, so I'm wondering if there's something to do with that. I don't know, like... I'm not sure exactly what would have caused it, but... Captain is a ghost. Maybe. Mayhaps, mayhaps indeed. Okay, so we're gonna get some carpets from Sahara. I'm just gonna buy the other three carpets from Nooks that we have. We can get 4 carpets from Sahara. And I may be like, well, you already have all the carpets. Yes, I do. I do have them all in my catalog. But Sahara carpets you can't like reorder from your catalog even if they're in there. And I do want some for various things. So first of all, we need for Samantha's upstairs, we need the lunar surface. And then for Jake's basement, where we want like a complete collection of carpets, we need, well, those ones. So let's... Excuse me. I saw Sahara, don't worry. I did see Sahara, well, when we ran by her. When I was running by on the beach, I was like actually like just checking for a Gulliver, but I did see Sahara there as well. By I think that was by the Able sisters. I didn't press A there apparently. Yeah. like to sell. Oh, I had 1,000 followers again? Yeah, because I guess I was at... I guess I was at 9.99 earlier when I looked, and we did get a follow earlier this stream. So, that makes sense. Back up to 1,000 until, you know, we lose followers again. We'll see. Maybe this time we'll actually stay at 1,000 and keep going up. Once we get to about, like, you know, 1,010 or so, I'll be, like, fairly confident we'll be staying above 1,000, but until we get to that point, I'm like, yeah, we might. And I mean, even when we get to that point, it's always possible we'll drop, like, enough to, like, we'll drop 11 and go back down below it, but I completely missed this, apparently. And thank you for that host links. Very much appreciated. Don't do it. Don't do what? Don't do that? Ooh, Donkey Kong Country. Nice. That's something I'm definitely going to have to play on stream at some point. Okay. Sahara. So let's see here. So it's lunar surface or anything that we have on that list below me. Classroom, no. Shame on me. I am very ashamed of myself. No, I'm not. I'm not. Maybe I am, but not for that. Let's trade. Closed road. Nope. Currently playing Animal Crossing. Yes, I am. No Feet McGee with the raid. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How was your stream? Links, can we get a shout out there for No Feet McGee? Thank you, thank you. Playing Stardew Valley. How was that? How was your stream? Let's trade. Let's see what we've got. Concrete floor. Nope. Yeah, how was it Stardew Valley? Stardew was fun as usual. Sounds good. Let's trade. Sand Garden. Got to one of the mines today. Nice. I've never played Stardew myself, so I don't know how difficult it is to get to the bottom of the mines, but I do know... I have heard people talk about that being a challenge, so congrats. Let's trade. Classroom... Nope. See, the nice thing with Sahara, unlike, say, like, Wendell or Gracie, is you can keep going to get stuff you need, but it is still random each time, so it can still take a while. Stuff you need or stuff you want. Let's see. Sahara's Desert, nope. Can barely get to level 15 without dying by the slimes. How far down is the bottom? Let's trade. Ooh, Lunar Surface. Awesome. That's not on the list, but that's the one we need for Samantha's house. flooring? Sure. Bottom is level 120. Okay, that's a bit of a difference. 15 versus 120 is, yeah, a bit of a difference. Just a bit. Excellent. Okay, then we'll just put this... Actually, we'll put this in here so we don't accidentally get rid of it. Let's trade. Another lunar surface. Oh, no worries. Enjoy your dinner, and thanks for the lurkers, and thanks again for the raid. Yeah, very much appreciated. And have a good rest of your night. Let's trade. Closed road. Nope. I think she already mentioned that one even. Come on, what do you need exactly? Basement floor, boxing ring mat, chessboard rug, sand garden. Yeah, because the block flooring is via code only. Jingle carpet is from Jingle, Snowman carpet is from Snowman. No, we need a sand garden. I think that's the second time most of the sand lot's been offered. There's some way to... I mean, there probably is some way to manipulate the RNG. I have no idea what it would be. Basement floor, yes. It's a checker tile, sure. So we got the basement floor. And then... So we're gonna get 2 more yet before we run out of carpets I have on me. So once again, I'll put this in my other letter just to keep it safe. The next other 2, yeah, we'll just put here and here. Just be careful not to do anything with them. Let's trade. No, classroom again. Come on, we're going to letter C. Let's go with chessboard rug. Let's trade. Another basement floor. That's the one we just got. Ooh, actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid... So the stars, the asterisks that I have on here were just for me to note earlier that they were like, you know, special ones when I was working on still getting all just the regular ones. So we're going to get rid of those for now, but we'll keep the star on basement floor so that it's a note that I do have it here. I'm not going to erase it from there until I actually get it to Jake and put it in his basement, but that way I have a star, so at least I have a little, the asterisk, so I have a little note that, hey, you know, say no to that if Sahara offers that one. I'm sorry for making sad Sahara, but I'm after specific ones. Let's trade. Mossy, no. Can I just... Sahara, can I just give you a list and you'll, you know, you can choose, like, a boxing ring mat, chessboard rug, sand garden, doesn't matter which one. I mean, technically I want 2 of those 3, but... Tropical floor again. Also, what's my... Okay, my money situation is fine. Let's trade Daisy Meadow. That's actually what we have on the floor in Jake's upstairs. Because Wendell, we need actually Meadow Vista, the wallpaper, to go with it. But mossy carpet again. So is it just me, or is the game audio a little off at this point? Yeah, I think it was a little off there. So that should be better. Oh, didn't mean to dig that random hole. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you accidentally dig a hole. Western Desert, nope. Ooh, yes, boxing room mat, yes. Excellent, okay. Put an asterisk next to that one. Okay, so then just the chessboard rug or sand garden, either one. Doesn't matter which. Let's just put this down here. And we'll put this actually over here on the first spot. Let's trade. No, sand lot again. We need the sand garden or the chessboard rug. Let's trade. Classroom floor again. No. Sarah likes, you know, trying to be like, well, you didn't want it, like, you know, 2 minutes ago, but maybe you want this one now? Huh? And, you know, like, don't get me wrong, Sarah, I respect the hustle, like, you know. You're probably trying to unload the one, you know, the ones that, like, Sarah's offering me multiple times are probably the ones she's trying to unload, because people keep turning her down for them. And I respect the hustle, but, you know, I'm a customer who knows what he wants. And I will keep at it. As Cupcakes was mentioning earlier, like, I got the patience. I got the patience. I can as Captain America says, I can do this all day. Or, well, I guess I do have a limit because I do still need to sell my turnips yet. But I have till 10 before Nooks closes. I have time. Basement flat. I have time. The fact that she's trying to sell me another basement floor after already selling me one, like, I'm not sure what the... I mean, that's like when, you know, you buy something on, like, Amazon or whatever, and then every time after, it's like, Amazon's like, hey, you bought this, like, item that you only need one of. Would you like to buy another one? Another classroom floor. Do I look like a teacher? I'm wearing an M for Mario. Does Mario... I mean, I guess Mario did teach typing. That's a good point. Oh, lunar surface. No, we already got that, but... yeah, just chessboard, rug, or sand garden. You want to make the trade-in, Sarah? You gotta offer the goods. Concrete floor. Nope. It's a concrete nope. I will talk to you again right away, because I'm after what I'm after. So that blue carpet with the circles sticking out of her bag, does that remind anyone else of the, like, treasure charts from Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker? Because that's what that keeps reminding me of now that I think about it. And maybe that's just because I was playing Wind Waker just, what was that, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, because last night I didn't do a Cyberpunk Sunday stream. 2 weeks ago I did, so that was Wind Waker. And tomorrow I presumably will, doing Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga that I should have done last week, but I did not. What was it? Did I have a headache or was I tired? I don't remember exactly. For whatever reason I wasn't feeling up to streaming Sunday evening last week. Hopefully tomorrow I will be. You need it? Yeah, I have... That's why I have the asterisk next to it. I already got it. Because I'm not actually removing from the list until I get it to Jake and put it in his basement. But I have the asterisk next to it just to be like, okay, I do have it here with me. Here is Rick. But yeah. But thanks for the heads up, Cupcakes. If you know. Yeah. Yeah. Had I actually messed up, the heads up would have been very much appreciated. I mean, let's be honest, the boxing room mat has shown up like 5 times at this point. Even if I had actually missed it, I still get it coming up again. Yeah, the chessboard rug and the sand garden that just do not... Okay, here we go. Do not want to show up, but here's the chessboard rug. Excellent. There we go. And that is... Okay, so... that is it. Speak of the devil, yep. Okay. So that's just a sand garden we'll have to get another time since we don't have another... carpet to trade away. I mean, I could, like, go back to Trantor, buy a carpet from Nooks there, then come back here. But I don't think I feel like doing that. We'll be good with this for now. And worry about, yeah, the sand garden another time. There we go. And that goes there, and yeah, we'll build a bit more. So what do we still have here? 4 times 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's another 15, 31, 40. 41 still remain here. Okay. Not too shabby. Yep. And we return to Pretoria, my main town. Doo, doo, doo. And once we're there, might as well be selling those turnips since we got a bunch of them to sell. Honestly, won't take too long though. Because the one thing with selling them at a loss is, hey, you'll just sell them a lot quicker. We're over. Yes, unbelievable. Almost suspicious. I'm still pretty pitiful looking, let's be honest. Like, my hair is just, like, all over the place. My beard hasn't been trimmed in a couple of weeks. I've been wearing the same glasses for, like, nearly 20 years. Okay, did anyone move? Oh, yeah, Spike moved out. We lost Spike. Okay, okay, first we're gonna go deposit the money. Or most of them. Actually, no, all the money, because we're gonna be selling turnips, right? So, might as well deposit all of it. Make a deposit, please. Lucky. Thought you might think as much. Yeah. Okay, and we go... let's take these carpets out of here. Okay, I think we only have one open slot in here. Yeah, so we'll do the lunar surface in there, because that's one for Samantha, just whereas the other three are all for Jake, so that way we get we can do, like, in theory, all three for Jake at the same time. Just another time. So we'll go drop them in the basement for the moment. Until we can get them moved over to Jake's basement. Oh, right. I was like, something looks weird down here. Because, yeah, the House in the Manor model, the roof is always the same color as your actual roof, so the fact that it was, you know, painted pink by Jay means that the models also have pink roofs now. Okay. Well, let's go and start selling our turnips. So starting with F4. F4. D2, the Mighty Ducks. C4. C2. And B4. Okay, I think we'll just get going order like that. So F4 is the one over there. Okay. Wait, one too far down. So we'll just start. You know, Cody, your house is kind of in an awkward spot. Keep running into it. Okay, so start from up here. And then work our way down. That way I think just increases our chances of, I mean, not missing any of the ones behind trees. Probably be fine either way, but... Okay, so that's... Yeah, it'll be a couple of trips per acre. It won't be bad. And then, once that's done, we'll go grab a song from KK Slider, update our catalog numbers, and then, yeah, what am I doing? This is right here. Like to sell. Yes. Ooh, that's rough. 106, 500. Like, selling a full inventory's worth of turnips and, you know, only having it barely be too much for your wallet. So you get a price spike, like we can't even sell a full inventory's worth of turnips at once. There's not room for that much money in your inventory. But, you know, it is what it is. Sorry, Phyllis, we'll be bothering you multiple times tonight with depositing all this money. I'm curious to see, though, how much I end up with. Let's see here. I mean, kind of do the math. If we just figure out how many trips it is per acre exactly, multiply that by 5. It's 5 acres. Let's see. So we did already one full trip, so now we're doing the second trip here for this acre. Try to miss anything. And we'll just count up how many turnips are left after this. Sure, okay, there we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18, 20, 23. So essentially 1.5 more trips. So that's 3.5 trips times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. So 17.5 trips. 17.5 times 100,000. 17,000. Or not 17,000. 1.7 million. Made. Yeah. Okay. I mean, a little bit more than that, but not by much. So let's say, like, just under 2 million is basically the amount of money we'll be getting. And we spent a little more than 2.5 million on buying these turnips. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that sounds about right. And yeah, so we're at 210 million, and so should be at like 211 million something by the end of tonight. Okay. You know, could be more, but could also be less. Like that 50 bells per turnip that we got over in Pretoria, that would give us significant. That would give us even less money back. So, you know, take what you can get, and you know, we'll try again next week and hopefully do a mite bit better. Yeah, I mean, the fact that I canceled stream on Thursday, like, we might have had a price spike on Thursday that we missed out on. It's entirely possible. And then, but there's not much you can do with that, because it's just like, well, you know, it's random. Because there also might not have been, like, and if there wasn't, then we'd still be in this situation today. Like, we just don't know. It's just, yeah, we just don't know. But it's fine, because, like, you know, it's just about doing this consistently, week after week. And I mean, December, I mean, in general, lately, just because of how, work has been, is why, like, my stream schedule's been a bit, I mean, stream schedule has been decent for the last couple of weeks. Like, you know, there's just been a couple of situations where I canceled stream and such. In spite of my work schedule being rather busy as of late. In part, well, largely because of the fact that we're getting way too many hours and don't have enough people, so everyone's getting, like, pretty much as many hours as they can get, as they can be given. Make a deposit. Okay. Let's go. So what's everyone else been up to today? Anyone do anything interesting? Anything fun? This, of course, you know, the fun thing I'm doing today, playing some Animal Crossing and streaming, hanging out with y'all. Okay, that's the end of F4. So next we're doing D2, the Mighty Ducks. Okay, which is this one right here? Yes. We'll start down here and then work our way up this one. I guess, like I say, at least it goes relatively quickly when, you know, it's selling at a loss, because you don't need to worry about only bringing a chunk with you at a time. Fighting off falling asleep for another 14 hours like you did yesterday. Oh yeah. I think you're gonna cave soon though. Understandable. Definitely understandable. Whereas, I'm just glad that tonight I should be getting, you know, more than like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Now, how much more remains to be seen, but more than 3 or 4. Make a deposit. Oh. Because I am... It is kind of annoying in that, like, yeah, Saturday I do, like, you know, the evening stream, and then Sunday I do the morning stream, but that's because of Animal Crossing and the whole, you know, getting a song from KK Slider on Saturdays, buying turnips Sunday mornings, kind of necessitates that. Once we get all the songs from KK Slider, which will be, what is that going to be, in like May-ish, I think? At that point we might make some, like, we might start doing Saturday streams a bit earlier. Work schedule permitting, of course. How do I even function? That's a very good question. I don't have a good answer to it. Function not well? I mean, it varies. But yeah. Definitely varies from day to day. Three to 4 hours. Yeah. See. The problem is, because, you know, I don't get as much sleep as I should. Yeah, 8 o'clock. I then end up, you know, I don't function as well, so stuff takes me longer to get done. Because stuff is taking me longer to get done, I end up staying up later because of the fact that trying to get stuff done, and thus, as a result of staying up later, I have another night with, you know, not a lot of sleep, and it's just like an endless cycle. Okay. Can't fight Sama and off any longer. Good night. Have a good night, and go to bed early. I'll try to go to bed at a reasonable-ish time. Depending on exact definitions of reasonable-ish. That has, like, multiple layers of, like, you know, being non-committal. First of all, I said trying. Second of all, I use a vague term like reasonable, then added ish onto the end of it to make it even more, and then, you know, like, I just, yeah. I was gonna say, kids don't be like me, but if you're a kid, you shouldn't be watching the stream anyway. Technically, we are, you know, a mature stream. So, you know, just a heads up. I know it doesn't come up very often, but it is technically the case. Okay. Wait, if... We're gonna have, like, one left. Yep. I also just realized we had 8 left on the last one, which means, okay, so we had 8 left. So then we take 7 from here, which will be from that 8 we'd have left. That means we just have 1 left now. So D2, we're not quite done because of that one last pack of turnips. One last pack of turnips. Yes, I'd like to sell these turnips, and I'd like to sell them now. I'd like to sell these turnips. How? Like that. That's how. I'm not sure why how was the thing I chose to rhyme with now. What else would rhyme with now? Cow? Bow? Meow? Should have gone with meow. That was a missed opportunity. What else was a missed opportunity? Not sure. Plenty of things are missed opportunities. Everyone misses opportunities in their lives. That's just the way it goes, because, you know, you never know what opportunity is going to work out, what isn't. It's like when Will Smith had to choose between doing Wild Wild West and The Matrix, and he chose Wild Wild West. That was a bit of a missed opportunity on his part. Although he himself says that he is kind of glad in retrospect. Like, at the time, because at the time he made the decision that he thought would be better. Clearly it wasn't. But he still is kind of glad for it, just because of the fact that he thinks that Keanu Reeves did a better job as Neo than he would have at that point in his career. Let's go do C4. Wait, C4. Sounds explosive. We don't have any over here that accidentally fell out. Nope. Okay. There we go. Yes, Nook, I'd like to sell some turnips for me. Sell some turnips to you. Sell some turnips not for free. Rhymes with you. 2. Moo. Moo rhymes with 2. Okay, Moo. If that is your real name. Ooh, what are you talking about, Eric? I don't even know what I'm talking about some of these days. Some of these times. See, that's what happens when you don't get enough sleep. Sometimes your brain just goes off on tangents. Make a deposit. Yeah, we'll be at 211 million something by the end of this. Okay. which is not a bad amount. Well, obviously, could have got more had we sold them earlier in the week, but we were hoping for that price spike and waiting for the price spike. Because also, if we got the price spike and we had already sold them, that would be far more annoying than just not getting a price spike. Okay, Nook. If that is your real Nook. I mean, name. Okay, name. If that is your real Nook. Oh, damn it. Yes, I do want to sell it. I just pressed the wrong button there. Oh. We have a deal. We have a deal. Oh, that's it for the moment, but I'll be back again and again and again and again and again. I'm actually not sure how many agains that was. I mean, I think we're at about the halfway point-ish. Selling all these turnips. It's going pretty smoothly, going quickly, going nicely. Wait, what? 1 second. I just noticed I have a... We'll do this as I'm running back, but I just noticed I have a Twitch notification. That doesn't happen too often. Oh, gifts have expired. That actually does happen on occasion. Too bad, so sad. Okay. Okay, so one more trip to finish off that acre. Then we'll move on to C2 and B4. B4 is also right below Nook, so that'll go nice and fast. We have a deal, yes. Oh, sorry for the yawning. Just the thing I do when I'm tired. And I'm always tired. Okay. Onwards and forwards and backwards and turnwise. And such. Oh, no, don't want to mail a letter. No, sorry, Phyllis. Make a deposit. Okay, I'll try. Quick about it. Let's go. Okay, so this is the final acre. Anything behind these trees? Okay, so that's final acre. That's final trip for that acre is what I meant. Because then we'll do C2, which is right over here. We'll start from the top and work our way down, I think. Gotta be careful at the bottom there that we don't miss any behind those trees. And then after that we'll do C2. Or this is C2, then after that we'll do B4. B4 what? I mean what? Yeah. Sell some more. And once we've sold everything that we've sold before, everything that we sold. What am I talking about? We're selling turnips. We sold turnips before. We haven't sold these specific turnips before, unless they're in a loop. Like, Joan sells the turnips to us. We sell the turnips to Nook. Nook sells them back to Joan, but no, then they go bad. Unless Nook's perfected a way of turning... Nook's doing kind of time travel stuff on the turnips so they don't... Or, like, anti-time. I don't know, anti-time thing to make them not go bad. I think I'm overthinking things. But, you know, if you don't overthink things, you might underthink them. Unless you just, like, just right amount of thinking things. But how can you do things just the right amount? You have to either do things too much or too little. That's the rule. Okay. Like to sell some turnips, please. I'd like to sell some turnips for me. And if you buy the turnips today, I'd like to say hip hip hooray. And then when we make all of the money in the world, I don't know. Yeah, we still have a long ways to go. We need to get our money up to 999,999,999. So basically, my balance, you need to get all those numbers being nines. 9 nines. So we're, you know, just one short of $1 billion. So we're a little over 1/5 of the way there, which is good, decent progress. Like, but a little over 1/5 of the way there in just under a year is not as quick progress as we want to be making, because, like, if you do the math on that, that's gonna take me, at that rate it would take me over more than 4 years to max it out, and we don't want to be... I'd rather this game not to take me more than 4 years. If it does, but that wouldn't be my preference. More than 4 years. All that being said, like, this year we've been working on so many things within this game, whereas, like, next year, 2022, like, we still have a handful of holidays we'll need to take part in and such, but mostly, you know, 2022 will be focused on the money, so turnip market, and 100%ing all NES games within here, since most of the other things were, like, you know, pretty close on. So I guess we'll see if that means that, yeah, just having more of a focus on like turnip market and such means we'll be able to speed up the rate at which we get. Get our money increasing and such. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Very careful here, Eric, because it's very easy to miss turnips here. Okay, 2 left over. I think just the 2, though. I don't think I missed any. Okay. And we'll just have the final acre left. This acre right here, which is right below Nux, so yeah. I mean, the fact that we have to... sorry. Just hit the bottom of my desk with my leg accidentally. What was I saying? Yeah, the fact that we still need to like be running over to the post office after each one to deposit the money. I mean, we wouldn't need to be. Technically, we could do like. Technically, we don't need to be doing it after each one. But is what it is. We are anyway, so it's fine. Everything's fine. What I'll probably do is something. What I'll probably do is once we do like the second last chunk of turnips, then we'll see how many turnips are left for the final chunk, and then that we might just go and do again, like do right away without having deposited the previous money, depending on what that ends up looking like. Oh yeah, let's get rid of C2 because now we're on to B4. B4 what? I already made that joke, Eric. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've made that joke multiple times. Because if there's one thing I know how to do, I know how to overuse a joke until everybody can't stand it. True story. What can I say? I like familiarity. Okay, nope, nothing else. Okay. Don't worry, KK Slider, we will be here to listen to your music a little bit. We just need to finish with getting rid of these turnips, and then we can go get a song from one of the greatest artists of our time. KK Slider. Like, no musician out there, or almost no musician out there, has like the range of that KK Slider does. He'll do any genre, you know, pretty much. Like, he does just a wide variety, and he's just really good at it. Very much appreciate Mr. KK Slider. Okay, I don't think we missed any behind these trees. Okay. Looks like we have 2, maybe 3 more sales after this one. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate we, lost money, but you do what you gotta do, right? Like, you can't always get what you want, but keep trying at it, and, he'll succeed. Hopefully, eventually. I mean, like, when it comes to price spikes, we've succeeded plenty of times. That's why we're at, like, over 200 million bells. Because we've gotten, price spikes often enough to way more than balance out the weeks where we don't. Okay. Let's see now. Yeah, we're gonna try just picking up the... So we'll sell these, pick up the remaining ones, sell those. I think we'll have enough room to do all that. Well, like, yeah. I mean, as long as there's 14 or less, because we just have the one money bag at the moment. So, 14 or less, they all fit in my inventory, and then obviously that won't give us too many money bags. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I guess I can erase that. So we have sold all my turnips. Or I'm about to sell all my turnips. For the week. So hopefully next week, yeah, it goes a bit better, a bit smoother. We get actually get a profit, and preferably a really good one. But because what was I saying? Like, that was like what, a week ago, where I was saying it's entirely possible that we were going to get up to 300 million by the end of the year. At this point, it's highly unlikely. It's still technically possible, but it's highly unlikely. In fact, at this point, I almost don't know that I'd want it to happen. Because in order for it to happen, like, the amount of money we need to be making off of the turnips means we'd have to be, like, getting a low price that I buy them for, with my other town having a high price that I could have bought them for, and the town that had the high price getting a price spike. So I'd have to, like, so first of all, I'd end up with a lot of turnips that I would then have to travel with over to my other town to sell. And that would just be like, that would just take a long ass time. So I don't know that that's something I would necessarily want, but it's hard to say for certain. Like, obviously, it'd be good, like, for my finances in game for that to happen. but it would be like a big time investment. Okay. And let's go get ourselves a song from Mr. K. Slider. Let's bring up a list of music that we still need and see what we can get from him. And you know it. And as per usual, I'll be turning off the mic while we listen, just so we can just, you know, listen to him jamming out. No request. KK Lament. Yes, that is on the list, so let me just turn off the mic and we'll listen to the music. Okay, I really like that. It's a bit of a, definitely a sadder song, but so good, so good. Okay, and let's go put in my music player before we erase from the list, just to make sure that we don't, like, make a mistake. Pop in a tune. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Where to go in here? Right here. Okay, okay. Further connecting all of this. Yeah, we're slowly filling in all of our music here. Still have quite a few to go, but, you know, we're getting there. We are getting there one step at a time. For anyone who's looking at the list, who notices there's a space between the K-Funk and KK song. So those three at the bottom are ones you can only get via request. The others, you know, he'll just give you at random. But as long as you're just going, like, you're just going to your own KK in your own town, and you're not getting, like, songs from other people, he'll always give you something you don't have until you have all the non-request ones. If you start visiting another KK in another town, or getting, you know, getting songs with other characters and giving them to your character, then he can start, KK Slider will start giving you duplicates. So that's why we're just getting one song a week, each Saturday, getting one new song, and then slowly fill this all in. And then once we've gotten everything other than those 3 request-only ones, then we'll do, 3 Saturdays where each one will just request one of those until we have them all. I'll probably specifically leave KK's song for last. Because that's a song that, what's the name? The guy that actually, like, does the music for various Nintendo games, like, it's a song that he has snuck into a lot of games that he's worked on. I think, right? I think that's what it is. KK song. Yeah, it's actually Totaka's song, a song created by Kazumi Totaka, the sound designer of the Animal Crossing series. The song appears in several games that he's composed the music for and is usually hidden, hence its original status as a secret song. Which is why we're going to save that one for last, just because, like, that's kind of, you know, his signature song. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay. Anyway, let us go and update our catalog numbers then, because we just got ourselves a new song. I think that should be the only thing that increased today. Furniture should still be 557. Yes. Wallpaper 66. Yes. Carpet 66. Yes. Clothing 240. Indeed. Items 63. That's correct. Stationery 62. Yep. We have all 127 gyroids, all 25 fossils, and music should now be 30. It is now 30. 30. Let me check what that percentage is. Calculator. 30 divided by 55 equals 55%. Awesome. Okay. And okay, so we've got our herb sold. We've got song from KK Slider. And let's just go do a round of balloon fight. As part of our goal of 100%ing also all of the NES games here within Animal Crossing, which is something I consider part of, for myself, part of 100%ing Animal Crossing. Because, you know, they're in it, so it's part of it, so just for me, that's the way my brain works. It's also the reason why, I tend to, when playing games, tend to avoid going for compilations and just getting, games individually, because otherwise I'm like, my brain's like, well no, it's a compilation, that's just like one, you know, one game, so to beat it, I have to like beat everything within it. It's the weird way my brain works. It's honestly kind of annoying at times. Not so much for this. Like, this case of it is, I mean, I definitely annoy with it sometimes, but like overall, I'm good with the fact that like I'm trying to 100% all of these NES games within it. Some of them will definitely be more annoying than others, but just the basic concept of it I like. It looks like we're making good, getting decent at, I mean, I believe we've been decent at for a while, but we're continuing to improve. We're continuing to get more consistent at. It's been a little while since we've like, like, you know, first I've got his phase 55. It's been a little while since that happened. First I've gotten without dying is 41. It's been a while since that happened. Wasn't too long ago that I got the top score maxed out, but that's I mean, that's its own brand of difficulty, because like after that, like it's like I've gotten a higher score than that multiple times, but like because like it loops around back to 0, so like you just have to keep track of the millions or whatever, right, yourself. But the top score won't actually go higher, but it also won't necessarily go that high even when you loop it over, because like if you're at say 999,600 points and you get 500 points, loops around to 100, and the top score still just shows as 999,600. It doesn't. So in order to get that actually like that 950 there, I had to like, when I was getting close, math out, okay, what kind of points do I need to get? What do I need to do? That's why you see below me, like in all my text stuff I have like the point value for everything, so I could like have that available, so I could do the math and figure out, okay, what do I need to do here to get that accomplished? And it took me a couple times of trying that before I actually succeeded, but I eventually did. Now that's not going to worry about anymore, because it's done, and that's all that matters. That could have ended badly without lightning. Well. Gotcha. Doo -doo -doo. For anyone wondering what exactly I'm going for, so in the same way that I was explaining how the score loops around, the phase count, or like the level count, or stage count, or whatever you want to call it, that loops around as well. After 99, it'll go to 0, and then back to 1. So I'm trying to get back to that 1 without having died. That's my goal. Which is why I'm keeping track of both the furthest I made it, which is 55, and the furthest I made it without dying, which is 41. Because eventually I want those to loop around, and then, you know, yeah. I also want my score to have looped around in that same time, but, you know, considering the fact that, as I said, I have done that while only getting into, you know, at most 55, and I've looped, looped it before even getting to 55. So that right there tells you, yeah, by the time I get to phase loop around, like, I'll have gotten my score to loop around, honestly, possibly twice. So that's not really an issue. The main issue is just not dying. As with so many things, that's the main issue. I want to do the same thing with, like, 2-player mode. With, yeah, key thing there being both players. Obviously, the phase counter is, same between both players, but each player has their own score and life. I believe each player has their own score. Yeah, each player has their own score and life. So for there, both players, not dying and getting their score to roll over. That's the term. I keep saying loop around or whatever, but yeah, the technical term is roll over. And then there's also balloon trip mode. There, I just need to. Oh, I'm very lucky that I killed the guy there. The fish was gonna go get me. That was terrifying. See, I thought that the fish had me for sure. Because I saw, as I got too close to the water, I'm like, then I saw the fish starting to poke its head out. But luckily that guy was close enough to the shore that... Or, yeah, he was right on the edge of the shore, so I was able to just barely kill him. Oh. That's... Like, I have not been eaten by the fish in such a long time. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, for Balloon Trip, it's just about me-max, or rolling over the score, because that's all there is to it. Because Balloon Trip is just like an endlessly scrolling stage. Like, unlike, main game here, where it's just like, single screen stage here, right? I just call the enemies. Balloon Trip, it's a scrolling stage, but endlessly scrolling, and you just keep going until you get hit once. Because anything in there will you don't have extra lives, and the only stuff in there is instant death because like there's the water at the bottom with the fish popping out, and then there's lightning, and that's like it. So if you get hit, you die. It's no. Oh, you can survive one hit by keeping your balloon. Like, case in point here. It's lightning is instant death. That's the same thing here in the regular game. What phase are we on? Okay, good. Bonus round. That means we get our balloon back. Which is very nice because... Yeah, there's bonus round after every third phase. So, if you lose your balloon, then you just, you be extra careful until you get to the next bonus round. So you can get it back. There we go. What phase are we on? Like, I guess 16 now? I haven't really been keeping track. 16, yes. I think that was the first time I lost a balloon. Was that the first time I lost a balloon today? Might have been. That's not too shabby. If that is the case. Getting up to 15 before losing my first balloon. Need to lower it down a bit. There we go. Oh. That's... Go, let's go, let's go. Phase 18. bonus round. Oof. And another perfect. It was like the, what, 6th bonus round today? Because, yeah, 18, so. You divide by 3 is 6. I was 6th bonus round and gotten perfect on all of them so far. 19. Excellent, excellent. 20. Gotcha. 21. Another bonus round. This is one we're not going to get perfect on though, because I just commented on the fact that we hadn't. There we got perfect on everyone so far. That means the universe is going to have to try to prove me wrong. And indeed, the universe did prove me wrong. It's not about not getting all perfects. It proved me wrong about it needing to prove me wrong. I shouldn't taunt the universe. That never ends well. Okay. Three. Where are you both going? That one is... Oh, both going in the water. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. 24. Gotcha. Yep. The universe just decided to wait to prove me wrong about getting perfects on all of them. This one actually got me to miss 2 balloons. Even usually when I like don't get perfect, I still get like 19. I just missed 1. Here I only got 18. That's not part of my... Getting all perfects on these is not part of my personal requirement for 100% though, so... That is fine. It's, you know... I do like getting the perfects, just because, you know, makes me feel good about myself, but it's not like... You know, it's not like I feel bad about myself for not doing it. It's just like, hey, cool, I'm doing good. But... It's not any kind of, if I don't do this, I fail. Even if I, you know, if I die, I fail, but that's whatever, it's still, you know, there's always next time. Failed attempt just is still practice, right? For when we eventually get the successful attempt. This one, you have to be careful. The lightning can sometimes be a bit hard to track of on this one, the way it bounces around. So I'm going in the water. It is awesome. Oh, yes. Gotcha. Ooh. Okay, 27. Okay, where is this? Whew, gotcha. Another bonus round. Not back to perfect. Okay. Uh, 28. Choco, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Okay. Gotcha. Phase 29. Whew, okay. 30. Whew, another bonus round. At this point in the regular phases, like, things are going so fast that I'm very glad when I get the bonus round just for, like, you know, a bit of a break. 'Cause even though I'm, like, trying to get the perfects on the bonus rounds, like, I don't have to worry about, like, dying or anything. So it's a lot less stressful. And like I said, I'm not trying. I'm trying to get the perfects just for the sake of it, but it doesn't matter if I don't. Even with that, I mean, obviously, you know, none of it ultimately matters. It's just, you know, all this I'm doing for fun, but within the goals I've set for myself. Ooh, okay. Phase 32. Oof. That was bad. Losing that balloon. But can we come back from this? Maybe. We can get through this one. And when you get through the next one, it's 33, right? Yeah, 33. Okay, yeah, and then we'll bonus round means to get the balloon back. Okay, we're still in this for now. But we'll see for how much longer. Okay. Let's go. 34. Okay. 35. Okay, that's how much longer. Okay, well, still see how far we can get. This is not gonna be, yeah, this is not a run where we succeed. Because, you know, we already failed, because the part of the run is being deathless. I like how the one that still had his balloon was trapped under the one with the parachute that pushed him down enough that the fish got him. Okay. Let's see if we can at least get, like... Let's see if we can get past our 55, like... Obviously not getting past 41 without dying, since we're not at 41, we've already died, but... We can still get further than 55. That would still be progress. And if not, it's still, you know, practice. The fact that I got even, like, 235 without dying, while not, like, the furthest I got without dying, it's still, like... Probably in the top 5. That could even be the second best I've done. I'm not sure. Because all I keep track of is the best I've done. Let's go. Phase 38. So we are definitely having a really good game today. 39. Keep this up, who knows? Might not be much longer before we do have that, you know, successful game. Not perfect. Oh, so I think it was just the one that we got an 18 on. Everything else has been perfect as far as bonus rounds go today. Phase 40. Yeah. It's interesting, because, like, my skill is at the point where, like, I can beat any given phase without dying. The main thing is just the endurance factor of beating so many phases without dying, without messing up at any point. Okay, there's our second death. One more and it's game over. 42. Want to scratch my nose, and then wasn't prepared for going after the. You know, I still managed to get it. Still, I'm on track to get perfect on this one. Could change yet, depending on what happens. But so far, this bonus round has been fairly cooperative, and yeah, that was perfect. Phase 43. Nice. Gonna have a score roll over briefly. Phase 44. Assuming we survive. Okay. Phase 45. Yeah, we had our score roll over. Awesome. I was very afraid of that lightning coming at me. Okay, we are back to 2 balloons. Which is good. Not a perfect. 1 second. There we go. I never want to drink while playing this because I don't want to, like, pause and mess up my time, but, like, right after, you know, getting the last balloon in the bonus round is perfect time to pause because you don't have to worry about messing up any timing there. 46. fish. Good job. 47. Ooh, 48. Oof, that's nice. We managed to get up here. If I mess up my like initial ascent, that's where it's rough, because then it's like they're all above me. Oh, and we have another bonus round. Back to 2 balloons. Ooh, this is... Even though this is not like, you know... Like, I've already died twice, so this isn't my perfect run. The fact that I'm getting so close to at least, like, getting a personal best for how far I've gotten. Because we're not quite into the 50s yet, but we're getting close, and I've gotten up to 55, so... Oh, that was 20 already? Wow. So I'm starting to get a bit like, okay, can we keep going? Okay, 49. Okay, we're back into the 50s. With 50. Okay, 51. Okay, I'm gonna need you to get out here. There we go. Okay. Another bonus round. Another perfect. $52. Oof. Oh, this could be the end. Yep. 52, okay. But that's just 3 short of the furthest I've ever made it, and it's been a while since I've made it that far, so, like, that is not too shabby, like, you know, I'm very happy with having achieved that today. But I think that is where we're going to call it. That was definitely a bit of a longer one. The balloon fight game, not the stream in general. The stream in general isn't even at the 3-hour mark, but it's close. I think we're at 2 hours 46 minutes. That's decent stream time. Game audio's a little off, but doesn't really matter at this point because we're ending. So let us go and see who is live and who we want to go and raid at this time of the night, evening, whatever. Okay, let's see who's live. I could raid somebody playing Kingdom Hearts. Could raid someone playing Pokemon, either Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, not sure which. Stream title doesn't specify. We could raid somebody playing Life is Strange True Colors. Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those people, so let me know in chat if you have a preference between any of those games I just mentioned. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid, and yeah. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. with more 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. With more Animal Crossing, and a second stream at 6 p.m. Sub-Request Sunday stream playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Then my weekday streams will all be 3 p.m. Monday will be Animal Crossing followed by Blaster Master. Tuesday is just Animal Crossing. Wednesday, Animal Crossing followed by Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Thursday, Animal Crossing followed by Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Friday, Animal Crossing followed by Star Fox, as determined by the poll that just ended, the Twitter poll that ended like just a little over 20 minutes ago. I was just quickly checking if it had ended yet. And then next Saturday, Animal Crossing again at 6 p.m. That's the schedule for the next week, and yeah. And since nobody has a preference as to who we raid, I think we're gonna raid one of our Plant Army teammates, random bystander here, playing some Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix. Looking at his title specifically, he's playing Kingdom Hearts 2, because that's like, compilation includes like a bunch of the different games. But in this case, playing Kingdom Hearts 2 it looks like, so if y'all want to join me on the raid, you can copy and paste that raid message and join in on the raid. And thanks everyone for coming out today. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who followed, those who hosted, those who raided. A lot of stuff happened today. Yeah, you're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message. And bye.